All right, the preseason is over. We're literally hours away from week 1 in the regular season. Let's take a look at the top 10 teams from NeonSportz's power rankings, and we combined it with what we saw during the preseason. This is a complete, unbiased list, and I support it wholeheartedly.
Number 10.
They finished 2-1 in the preseason. I saw every game, every snap. Number 3 in passing, the New York Giants. Down, I think it was about 24 points in that game against the Jets. Scratched back into it to win it. Most impressive comeback I've ever seen in MGN Gaming. I'm a little concerned at quarterback, but head coach Farrell looks like he can make really good decisions when it matters. Giants at 10.
Number 9.
All right, it's scary to see what this team can do when they come to play. Outside of the week 2 loss to the Colts, this is a really, really good football team. If they can fix things up defensively, I mean, they were towards the bottom half of the league in that category. I think this is a top 5 team for sure. All right, but I got the Cardinals at number 9.
Number 8.
The Philadelphia Eagles, the only thing that concerns me with this team is that I didn't see much of them in the preseason, but they find ways to win. They finished 2-1, subpar offense, but they didn't allow a lot of teams to score on them. Number 6 defense in the league, only allowing 13 points per game in the preseason. Eagles at number 8.
Number 7.
You can arguably put this team in the top 5. Finished 3-0 in the preseason. Offensively, no one comes close. But defensively, though, they couldn't really stop much of anything in the preseason. Allowed 25 points per game on defense. Pass defense is questionable. All right, clean that up. Have the Ravens in the top 5, but right now, number 7.
Number 6.
Look, Jake Daniels is special. What C.J. Stroud did for the Houston Texans in real life, Jake Daniels could do for Washington and MGN Gaming. I'm not kidding. Not to mention the Commanders only allowed 9.9 points per game on defense during the preseason. That's number 2 in the NFL. Coming to week 1 with the number 2 best defense in the league. I don't know, man. Watch out, NFC East. Commanders are for real. Easily a top 5 team. They're only top 5 because, well, I guess they're number 6 right here on this list because of the lackadaisical offense I saw. If they can break it to that top 10 on offense, this could be easily push them up to the number 5 spot.
Number 5.
Listen, say what you want to say, but I'm liking what I'm seeing out of the AFC South. All right, that division is going to be tough. But Jacksonville has a great opportunity right now. All right, not only to probably win that division, but go deep into the playoffs. They averaged 30 points per game on offense during the preseason. Top 7 passing offense in the league. Yeah, they lost to the Falcons in a sim game. That's why they finished 2-1, but they balled out in their first 2 games. They cracked the top 5 if they can get a dub in week 1.
Number 4.
If you're looking for a team that has it all, look no further than the Houston Texans. I mean, they just balled out when it comes to winning games. 2 of their wins from the preseason came on last-second touchdowns, and they have the number 1 rush offense going into week 1, and Stroud didn't even play during the preseason. And when you have a top 5 defense in the league, you're always in a game. Texans at number 4.
Number 3.
I admit I haven't seen much from the Dallas Cowboys, and this may be an effort to probably defend the NeonSportz AI power ranking system, but the Cowboys might have probably one of the best teams in the AFC from a roster standpoint. They finished the preseason 3-0. Number 4 defense, top 4 passing and rushing yards allowed. That defense is going to be tough to score against. Dallas at number 3.
Number 2.
Again, another attempt to defend the AI with the 49ers, but the head coach for the 49ers is a veteran in this league. I didn't really see much of him this preseason, but they are without a doubt the best team on paper in the NFC. 49ers at 2.
Number 1.
It's scary to think that there are 3 top 10 teams in the AFC South, but the Colts might not need to worry too much about it. I've seen every snap of the Colts game in the preseason, and I have to say, I'm impressed. They only allowed about 6 points per game on defense. They're a high fly, true to the ground rushing defense, number 1 in stopping the run, not to mention can get it going on offense, average 27 points per game. Anthony Richardson just didn't make bad decisions in the preseason. Finished 20 for 28, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions during the preseason. They're going to be tough to beat. Colts at number 1. It's Thursday Night Football on Madden NFL 25. And man, do we have a good one in store for you tonight. Kicking off in week 1, two high-powered offenses who look to do battle and put the league on notice as the top dogs in the AFC. Kansas City coming off a Super Bowl victory with what some are now calling the best team assembled in the Patrick Mahomes era. Rookie head coach with a lot to prove, squaring off against a veteran head coach in Baltimore with multiple AFC North Division titles in the bank, with the addition of the king of the ground game in Derrick Henry with the best dual threat quarterback in the game, Lamar Jackson. What better way to kick off the regular season in MGN than with the start of a storied rivalry between two AFC powerhouses, Mahomes, Jackson, Ravens at Chiefs on Thursday Night Football right here on MGN Gaming.
Staying focused on the game plan, continuing to dominate the line of scrimmage. Even though we do have a hurt center, maybe the next guy that steps up, but we'll also take heat from the vets. The way I look at it is to attack the Ravens defense is just stay away from Raekwon Smith. He is a dog, great leader. Just try to disguise our scheme and go for the dub. All gas, no brakes.
Listen, I know we talk about it in every episode. We talk about predictions. We talk about keys to the game. But really, this one is going to come down to grit, determination, and how well each one of these teams prepared for this game. The Ravens come into week 1 as the favorite, had one of the best offensive displays we've seen in the preseason, second in the NFL when it comes to passing. And we haven't even talked about the rushing attack from Derrick Henry or what Jackson could do with his legs. The Chiefs are going to have their work cut out for them. They had one of the worst defensive displays in the league, averaging 32 points allowed each game. And if they can't score offensively, keep pace with that offense, it's going to get ugly really early on in this game. But if there's any team that can fool you, it's the Chiefs. They have probably a future Hall of Famer at quarterback. It's no probably about it. It's for sure. And the guy can just flat out play. He's the best quarterback in Madden. And if he can limit his mistakes, keep pace with that Ravens offense, we should be in store for a really, really great game. They will, however, have to do it without that key to their offensive line. Creed Humphreys is still doubtful to play. He should be good to go in week 2, but we're hearing from the training staff in Kansas City that he won't suit up against the Ravens. Check out the Ravens versus Chiefs live right here on MGN Gaming Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central right here on YouTube. All right, let's go around the league and check out the NFL matchups for week 1. And we'll obviously do an NFL pick'em for this part of the episode, which we've never done before in MGN Gaming, at least done the pick'ems live. A lot of this is my own unbiased opinion from each game of week 1. So let's get right into it. The Kansas City Chiefs can't keep pace with the Ravens offense. If they can't, I got the Ravens winning big at Arrowhead. Give me the Ravens in week 1. Green Bay at Philly. I really like the Eagles in this one, but what I've seen from the Packers head coach on the road in the preseason, I mean, this team does not get rattled. Give me the Packers in week 1. Steelers at Atlanta. I've had my fair share of watching Justin Fields at quarterback this preseason, I should say. I love what I've been seeing from that offense. Will he start in week 1? I certainly hope so. If he does, I got the Steelers winning over the Falcons in week 1. Cards versus Bills. This is going to come down to which team can obviously make the least amount of mistakes on offense. Both of these teams are really, really good offensively, but I got to go with the Cards on the road. They just seem like they have more weapons offensively. I think Arizona's going to get the dub in this one. Titans at Bears. Haven't seen much from either of these teams, but from a roster standpoint, I got to go with the Bears in week 1. Patriots at Bengals, same situation. I haven't seen much, but what I do see what I have seen, I should say, the Patriots are really a sleeper. I got to go with New England over the Bengals in week 1. Texans at Colts. Let's face it, this game might be the deciding factor in this division. All right, number 1 defense in the league against CJ Stroud. Feels like I'm betting against myself by saying this, but I got to go with the Colts in this one. It's going to be closer than what people think. Give me the Colts at home over the Texans. Jaguars at Dolphins. I wish I saw more from these teams, but I think from what I have seen, you can't bet against the Jags. Give me the Jags on the road over the Dolphins. Panthers versus Saints. I've seen the Saints beat a team 47-0. Not going to go against that team. Panthers over the Saints in week 1. Vikings versus Giants. It's going to be close, a lot closer than what people might think, but I got the Giants in this one. They just find ways to win ball games. Giants at home in week 1. Give me the Giants. Raiders versus Chargers. AFC West matchup. I like the Chargers in this one. All right, if the Chiefs get blown out by the Ravens, Chargers end up winning this game. A lot of pressure on them to win that division. I really like Chargers in this one against the Raiders. Broncos versus Seahawks. Rookie quarterback. Haven't seen much good out of Bo Nix. The crowd noise in Seattle is going to be a problem. Give me the Seahawks at home. Cowboys at Browns. Yes, the Cowboys are ranked number 3 in the league, but the Browns head coach is dangerous. All right, I don't like the boys on the road. Give me the Browns at home. Commanders at Bucks. Jake Daniels, probably rookie of the year. One of the best defenses in the league. I'm going with the Commanders on the road to beat the Buccaneers. All right, Rams versus Lions. Seen Rams play decent football in the preseason with their starters out. Detroit hasn't really made too much of an impact. I haven't really seen too much of their play during the preseason. Nothing that really stands out like the Rams in this one on the road. Jets versus 49ers. Hard to come back from a 47-0 loss, and then in the following week allow a team to come back from a 35-14 deficit. Aaron Rodgers has played pretty much terrible during the preseason, and the 49ers defense is going to be flying. Give me the Niners at home. All right, and as most of you may know, if you've actually kept track of what we've been doing here on MGN Gaming, we partnered up with an esports league. We got college football 25, obviously Madden kicking off week 1 here shortly within the next few hours. We got Call of Duty and also NBA 2K25. So if you want to be a part of any of those leagues, please hit the link in the description. But I am promoting our college football 25 league. It is on Xbox. Let's take a look at some vacant head coaching spots in that league. It's a 32-man league where you can control one team from the SEC or the Big Ten. If you're interested, obviously I just spoke about it. Hit the link in the description below. Contact Rio if you want to join the college football league. And like I said, it is on Xbox, and we'll be sure to get you linked up with a team. But that will do it for this episode. I know it was a little bit more longer than most, but it was a lot to get into. I appreciate you if you guys stuck around. Hit the like and subscribe button. Trying to grow to about 6,000 subscribers. I'm almost there. Almost there. Make sure you guys keep it locked for episode 5 as we break down week 1 in the regular season for Madden NFL 25. And I look forward to catching you guys on the next one.